What up, peoples? Good afternoon, I should say. Just got back bringing Marnie for a walk, and now I am stretching it out so that I can go to the gym. After I get back from the gym, I gotta go to the commissary after I take a shower and get my cat some more dry food. And I don't know, maybe just pick up something small for dinner tonight. Fun times, fun times. It's crazy. I'm just not used to it yet, apparently, but like, as I'm walking, there's leaves all over the ground, and the trees are like, don't have very many leaves, but yeah, I'm walking with shorts and a tank top outside because it's like 80, 82, 83 degrees. Like, it just doesn't register in my brain. Like, it just looks wrong. Just, everything looks wrong. It really does. It just looks so wrong. Like, I can't, my brain doesn't wrap its head around it. Like, it's just like, I'm looking at the trees like, yo, why you got no leaves, man? It's like fucking summertime. Like, what the hell is it? Hey, what are you crying about? It's like, what the hell is going on? It's just so odd to me. Like, when Christmas comes around, like, I'm kind of glad I'm going back up north because it's going to feel so weird if it's so warm. Like, don't get me wrong, like, we don't have the coldest Christmases anymore. Because we just don't. But it's still cooler, like, to where you're wearing, like, jeans and sweaters and stuff. I feel like I'll still be wearing, like, t-shirts and shorts by the time Christmas comes around. We had a couple cold days there for a little while, and it was really nice, but that kind of just went right out the window. Like, tomorrow's supposed to be in the mid-80s, and over the weekend it's supposed to be in the mid-80s, and I'm not complaining. Like, this is not a complaint. It's just, it's so odd for when you move from up north, anywhere up north, to down south. And this is, like, the typical weather. Like, this is what they deal with all the time. And it's just interesting. It's, like I said, it's just weird to me. Like, I love the warm weather. I have no complaints about the warm weather. It keeps me active. It keeps me going. I'm much happier because I'm not so grumpy because it's cold and dark all the time, which is really nice. And, you know, I want to go to the gym and I want to stay fit. That's a plus. That's something I can definitely say is good, but it's just living up there for 27 years and then coming down here, it's just like, what? Like, my body is like, all right, like, you're in slumber mode, right? Because it's like, it's time to do that, like, snuggle up on couches, get under blankets, watch movies. It's like, no. Nope, that's not actually a thing. That's not actually gonna happen for a long time, I feel. I don't even know if I even get to that point. Like, I can understand maybe, like, jeans and a sweater. Maybe. But I don't. I mean, there was a couple cold days, but that was in the morning, like, early in the morning. But by the time the afternoon came around, I mean, it was still, like, in the 60s. Like, the low 60s, but it was still nice, you know? So, I don't know how the winters are going to be here, but I have a feeling it's not going to be anything like it was. So, I just find that kind of interesting. April, you're going to get, like, a shock, too. Like, I know you've been down to Florida. So, maybe it won't be such a shock for you, because obviously you've been down to Florida when this has happened, but it's just crazy. Like, I don't get it. Florida's obviously way warmer than South Carolina, but still. It's a bubbly. What are you doing? You're so hot and tired. Why are you walking around like a crazy boy? He's nuts. It's so hot outside. He's like, he's panting. He's tired. And he will not lay down. Alright, well, I guess I'll catch you guys up later. Maybe while I'm cooking or something. Maybe not. Most likely not. Alright, bye. What up, the peoples? It is the end of the night. My hair is... I gotta take it down, but... Anyway, so... yeah, pretty much didn't do very much from when I talked to you last. No idea why my voice is doing this right now, but it's screwing me up. I basically just cooked dinner and ran to the commissary, and that was pretty much it. So that was pretty much the rest of my day after I got back from the gym. I did call the guy who is the breeder for my puppy, and just to see to make sure that he got my $50 deposit, and kind of got some sad news that potentially the female didn't take, so she might not be pregnant, and there might be no puppies. So it's not her doing, it's actually Brummy's, because he's like getting older, so I don't think they're gonna use him any longer, because I guess the guy was telling me that he tried with another female before before this one, and she didn't take either. So he's probably just, as he put it, shooting blanks. So I was kind of sad because, I don't know, I kind of wanted him as a dad, and it would have been kind of awesome because it would have been his last litter, but it just wasn't meant to be, I guess. So I don't know. He's not 100% sure if she's not pregnant yet, but most likely she's not. And so that means we'll have to wait for the next litter. So a little sad because now I have to wait longer for my puppy, and it won't be from the dad that is Rooney's dad. So, but he was telling me that, you know, the other males that he has are actually really good looking, and they are also part of Brummy's bloodline, so who is the father? So, his wife just took pictures this weekend, and she's gonna post them, I guess. I don't know if she's gonna do it on Facebook or on their website, so that we can get a look at the males. But we had like a nice 20-minute conversation. I asked if I could bring Rooney when we do decide to pick up the puppy, and he said that's fine, we just have to wait till the people who are in front of us leave, and just basically gotta time it out right, because obviously there's a whole bunch of hounds around. So, and then he was also joking, he's like, is he neutered? And I'm like, no. And he's just like, well, you might not get him back, because obviously he looks a lot like his dad. And just like, you never know. He's like, if it works out, it's like, we'll just have to give him a try. Which I think was kind of funny. And I was like, in my brain, I was like, yeah, that can happen as long as you give me the puppy for free. Totally have my dog. Well, not have him, but totally let him sire some puppies. And if that was the case, then I would wait for those puppies, because that would be the puppies that I'd want, because Bernie's a good looking dog. But it is what it is, I guess. So yeah, I was kind of a little sad today. I got a little disappointed. I mean, I can't get too disheartened because, you know, it's just Mother Nature, and he was getting older, so I'm not angry at him. It happens. But it makes me kind of sad because I was really looking forward to having that puppy in January. But now I have to wait longer. And that's probably going to mean that I'm going to have to go down by myself and pick out a puppy and drive back with it, because I don't think my husband's going to be able to go. So, just a whole bunch of sadness all around. But you never know. Maybe she is pregnant. Maybe she's just not, like, really showing all that much. But whatever. So I am going to end this here because I don't really got much more to say. I don't know how tomorrow's gonna go because I gotta get up kind of early to take Rudy out and be ready to go out for some lunch, like I was saying before. But yeah, so y'all knows how it goes. You gotta risk it to get that Butterburger. And the fun fact of the day is that your nose can remember over 50,000 cents. Your nose memory. Which is pretty cool. because my nose memory is definitely pretty fucking strong. So, there that is. So y'all have a good night. I'll catch you up later. Bye.